Hey YouTube, so gonna kind of do a review on this paratrooper stuff I've got. I haven't done a video in a while. I'm kind of trying to get back into the mix of World War II stuff as I'm getting more into the German SS and just German Army, and along with my World War II paratrooper stuff. I want to keep all that stuff going strong. So yeah, I've just been really busy lately, so haven't really got anything new. I'm gonna do a review video on the new stuff I've gotten. Not a lot of stuff, but yeah. And then my birthday's coming up pretty soon, so I'll be trying to get as much stuff as I can in on that. But anyway, going into this video, Carlisle bandage pouch at the front. This is my basic World War II web gear for a paratrooper anyway. Then I have my entrenching tool with its fake entrenching tool here. So it's good. This is actually World War II impressions, which they're not as bad as some people probably think they are. They're way more expensive than at the front, which I need to get a shovel cover from at the front. But other than that, really, their gear's not that bad. In comparison to at the front, they're really pretty similar. This is a mounted canteen. You can see it's mounted on the back. And I'll pull the canteen out for you. Let's see if we can see the date. Very vivid on there. It looks to say U.S. 1945. I'm sorry. So it says 1945. You probably can't see that, but it does say it. And then I have my cup in there as well. The covers from out the front. This is pretty much just a guy I know that sells military stuff, and he had this. So and one grand bayonet, gotta love it. I would really like to get an original one of these, but they're in the $75 range, which isn't too terrible. But depending on what war year they were, I'd like to get one. It is actually a cutoff from a 1910. Because I know those are the really cool ones, and that's kind of what everybody wants for originals. Anyway, this is my at the front cartridge belt. Very high quality. This is like high class right here. This is what you definitely want going in. $80, not too bad, and I really like it. M36 suspenders. I don't have them on this back part right here strapped on, because this is hooks onto the back of my musette bag to keep it from flopping around. Felt pads, and then my musette bag, which, if I can get in here, my contents, I'll show you in a little bit here. Well, mess kit. Yep, garrison cap. T-shirt. Another t-shirt. Another garrison cap. And that's it. So you can see the contents of my musette bag are not exactly very large, but I'm kind of working on that as well, getting stuff really loaded in there. That's pretty important to me. And actually, one of these is I think they're both my grandfather's, and ironically none of them fit me. So yeah, so I actually have to go out and get one. Shoulder holster for 1911.